Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and we know that this song already slaps because we heard it already live. Oh, not we haven't heard it live. We've had the studio version. I'm looking forward to hearing the live version because we talked about it, and it's actually really interesting. So many people in the comment section talk. I mentioned how it was a little bit overproduced on the vocals, and I was actually like, I'm a little concerned to say that because I was like, oh man, people are gonna get super defensive. And it's actually really interesting because a lot of people actually agreed with that. They were like, I kind of wish that I heard a little bit more of their natural vocals because they got great voices. So this is going to be really interesting to see the actual live version of it, this performance that they posted of this song. So I'm looking forward to seeing the live version, see how it differs. Maybe the production differs or whatever the case is, or even the vocal production differs. So it's going to be cool to see that. If you want to check out my music, it's the best way to support the channel. If you want to support financially, consider checking out Patreon. And if you want to release music just like I release music, consider checking out DistroKid. You can save 7% on your first year subscription, putting out as much music as you want. I personally use them. My new song, Summer Freedom, is released through them, and a whole bunch of my other songs and my future songs will be released through them. So if you want to support my music, you want to support DistroKid, consider checking those links down below. This is BTS Live. Oh, hold on, let's get started over. Restart for some reason.
It's the third opinion when your heart's just like a drum, beating louder with no way to guard it.
Wow, first of all, a lot of reverb on the vocal production. It's actually pretty, not warm's not the right word, pretty bassy. Like there's a lot of low end actually coming through.
When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John, to that feeling which is getting started.
You hear that walk up? Sorry to pause it like 13 seconds twice. That walk up, the bum bum bum, that chromatic walk up.
To that feeling which is getting started.
And when the nights get going and the rhythm's got you falling behind, just dream up a damn moment when you look yourself running the eye.
What's really interesting about this so far is the fact that you actually hear their vocal timbres very distinctly. They all have very distinct vocal timbres. You hear them differ in the live version way more than you did in the actual studio version. It was harder to tell that they were actually changing vocalists, at least for me, in the recorded studio version, because they were produced very similar. Here you could tell that everybody's has a different timbre voice, like switching singers and how often the switching singers. To be honest, I could see why they would do that though in the studio version, because you wanted to be singable, you wanted to kind of flow really well, and changing singers every couple of notes might get a little distracting for the listener's perspective. I know it'd be cool, and I know it is cool, but just like a cohesiveness, I could understand conceptually why they might do that.
When you look yourself running the and you say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, nothing that can stop how we move.
Mad catchy, man.
Let's break up class and live just like it could in and rolling like a dancing force. We don't need to worry, 'cause when it go, we know how to let.
Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight.
'Cause we don't need permission to dance. There's always something that's standing in the way. But if you don't let it phase you, you know just how to practice, get the right vibe.
Dude, there's a lot of lyrics. I didn't know that Ed Sheeran helped write this song, and I mean, like, there was a lot of comments on it in the original video. It's a very atypical Ed Sheeran song, man. Like, this is like Ed Sheeran has a very distinct style, and I'm surprised that he actually has writing credits on this or even like wrote the majority of it, because it is very different than his normal stuff. Even the stuff that he releases, but he has a distinct songwriting style. Like, I feel like every great artist has their distinct style, and he has a very distinct style. This is very different from it. Really interesting. I love the production of this live version. You really hear all the instruments.
Let it phase you, you know just how to practice, get the right vibe. Yeah, 'cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove we don't got this.
There's a lot of lyrics in this one. That's pretty impressive, to catch that next line, to finish each other's sentences like that. That's pretty cool, actually. The layered vocals sound fantastic. Oh wow, you can actually hear the claps in there. And it didn't sound like it was actually part of the production. It sounded like it was actually live. That's pretty funny. It's cool.
I swear we thought we know how to learn. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. No, we don't need permission to dance.
Choreography's crazy good, man.
Well, let me show you, and then we can keep the fire alight. 'Cause it's not over till it's over. Say one more time.
It's wow, look at all those lights. That is wild. It's really interesting to see like how certain songs their accents come out a lot more. And I know that they majority of them don't even really speak a lot of English. So it's pretty impressive that they actually like do some songs in English. But it is interesting, and I guess I don't know, it's pretty cool to be like just that they were able to do that, you know. It's cool. The harmonies are so wildly good. Oh, that was sick. Yeah. You got some high. Some high. They don't like. They make it like act like it's no big deal, but these are high notes they're hitting. Come on. I mean, even that. Worry. That's high, man. I love that electric guitar on the left ear. Kick drum rhythm is pretty cool, actually. I mean, obviously you could hear the breath at the end of that right there. That shit, like, you could tell it's totally live. Every aspect of that actually acted like sounded like a live performance. There's no question, which is amazing. Very cool. Great song, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, leave a comment if you did. Best way to get in touch is texting me if you want to check out my music or the Patreon. That mean a lot to me. If you want to subscribe and support the channel, hope you guys are enjoying the content. There's a whole bunch of BTS content on this channel, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. If you want to check out DistroKid to release music, that'd be pretty sick. And I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out, fam.